Hello everyone, welcome back. Today is day 27 of this 30-day Spooky Island Challenge, and today it is officially the cleanup episode, which I feel like I've been talking about sporadically kind of throughout the series. So I did a little walk around throughout the island and just picked up on a couple of areas where either I had purposely left it to deal with later, or maybe missed some little open spaces where I do want to add some items, and that's what we're going to be working on today. So the only open area on the island that will be remaining after today is going to be the exterior of my house. I am planning on doing this tomorrow. We're going to be working on both the interior and the exterior. So this will be the only area we leave. And I am thinking I'm gonna get started in this swamp area. There's just one item that I want to add a couple of times, and that is the double-edged sword item. I was kind of walking around and felt like that would work where I have all these little skeleton dudes and just add a little bit more of like I guess probably like a storyboard to the concept of like, okay, something clearly happened here. And also, I think it's just like a good little space filler as well. So I only picked up a couple, but I'm gonna kind of place them sporadically before we head over to the next area. So I have these two happening over here, and I think the third is going to go, oh, I can't get around that way. I think the third is gonna go on the outskirts. Maybe actually, yeah, right here. I think this is good. I'm also putting them pretty close to skeletons, kind of like these are little warriors that fell in battle or something like that. Great. Okay. First area done. That was the smallest, so that's why I wanted to start with that one. So now we are going to make our way over to the next area, which is right by the carnival and the entrance. There's kind of this little square of blank space that I don't think I thought about when I was doing the entrance or doing the carnival. So just this little area right here, pretty small, but I do want to just add a couple more items here and there. And I'm thinking I'm probably gonna actually block this area off with like a bush right about here, so you can't actually get over here anyway, but it is visible whenever you're in the carnival. So I do want to include a couple things. And I did try to grab some items that I knew I would want, but I didn't have quite enough room to get some weeds. So now that I have placed some things down, I'm going to go ahead and grab those as well, because I definitely will be using them. It's kind of scattered about the island. I was planning on using a mush log over here, but that one's right there, so it might honestly look kind of too close. And I feel like maybe a decayed tree would actually fit if I just maybe remove those weeds. I don't know, maybe the bush is going to end up getting in the way. Oh no, it does fit. Okay, great. So I'm going to put that there, but first we're going to put our obligatory leaf patterns underneath. Now I'm going to put a couple more weeds down. I think maybe one more wheat field, and then we'll close it off with a bush. And I think actually this tile right here as well could use one. And I'll just pick a different type so it's not so same right here. Okay, great. I like it. Like I said, tiny little area. Okay, so now we're gonna hop over to the next. We're back. So now this little area is our next place to tackle. It's super small on this right-hand side of the river, but the left-hand side is bigger. So over here, I'm thinking I'm just gonna put some more of the wedding candles and then one wheat field. And I'll kind of just put as many as I'm able to. It might just be 3 items. I don't want you facing the same direction. Oh no. Okay, you might have to face the same direction. I don't think I'm capable of destroying this cliff or doing the river all over again. Okay, if I'm standing in this place, can I put things? I bet it's gonna tell me no. Of course. Well, alrighty. Let's see if I can end up making this river look like this again, or if I'm going to ruin it. Okay, so I want that to be a wheat field. And I want this to be a candle. Please just let me do it. Oh, great. Okay. Wow, that was so much easier than I thought it was going to be. I'm just being dramatic. We're fine. Everything's fine. Okay, right-hand side is good. So now the left. Still not too much room, but definitely is at least some more room for activities. Okay, it looks like I have 2 tiles right here. I think I want to put candles there as well, and I don't believe I picked up enough. Are you going to fit? Oh, I have a weed here. Goodbye. You do fit. Excellent. And what about right here? That should be fine. See, I think you're lying. Or I'm just in the way. Yeah. All right. I'm going to take down this vine because I'm not sure if it's going to cause issues for me. I want to put a decayed tree here. And they just seem to be a little sensitive. Plenty of room. I may actually have it more centered rather than smushed all the way up against the cliff. Okay, that looks good. We're gonna put a wheat field right here. And I think right here is just gonna be a bush and then a weed. Although, you know what, I'm gonna do a weed and then a bush because I already have a bush right in that line of tiles. And I'll put one more weed here since I have an empty spot. Okay. I wonder if I could get a decay tree here. That would be lovely. No. Yeah, okay. Too bad, so sad. That's okay. I'm gonna put a vine bench here. Couple more weeds. Since I can't fit a tree here, I think I'll put a bush on the spot right next to the river. Gonna put another vine bench right here. Couple more weeds, and then we'll finish it off with wheat fields. I love how in this time of the year, some of the weeds are green and some are that kind of brown color. I feel like it's so fun and different. It just makes them look more interesting. Okay, great. This area is finished as well. Now I have to see how I can get out of here. So while I attempt to do that, I will meet y'all in the third spot. Alrighty, here is our next little baby area to tackle. And since it is right next to the graveyard, I do want to kind of bring some of those elements out to here. So I'm gonna use some of those broken pillar items. If I can find them. Oh, there it is. And it is extremely tight up here, so this is gonna be interesting. I think that's where I want it. Okay, this may just need to be a weed because I don't know what else it could possibly be. And I probably can't get down here. Oh, I'll just go through the fence. Perfect. Okay, I want the broken pillar right here, but I'm not gonna put that down because then I'm gonna be stuck. So we'll do this little area right here first. So I'm gonna have a bench. And then I think this is a bench, a bush. And then I'm gonna have a bench. Okay, we're all caught up now. And then this is going to be a weed, and then I'll put my broken pillar right here. Gonna put the wedding candles up top. Then this is gonna be a weed. Excellent. Okay. So then now I'm going to run around and I'll meet y'all down on the right-hand side of the cliff. Okay, now to tackle this side over here. And I think I'm probably only gonna have room for maybe one decay tree. I'm gonna see if maybe I can fit a second back here. Although I seriously doubt it. Although the vines may be in my way right here. Oh, great. Okay, I'll take it. Kind of peeks behind the trees just a little bit. That works. Okay, so take those back up, put my little leaves down. I like having these little areas to tackle. It makes me feel so productive. Like I'm designing so fast. Is that where you were? That's where you were. Okay. And while I'm filling up this little area, I'd love to know, are you guys watching any spooky either shows or movies for the season? I am such a scaredy cat. So my Halloween type vibe is like Halloween Town or Hocus Pocus, that kind of a vibe. I cannot handle actual scary movies at all. But I know that there's some good ones coming out. Well, I actually don't know when this comes out, but the TV show for the It book/movie, I've heard that's coming out soon. And my husband is a scary movie lover, so he's very excited about that. That is something that he will absolutely be watching on his own. I cannot hang. I like the night fair before Christmas. That's more my speed. Can't find the color I want. Okay, I think I'm gonna have a mush item over here. Did I grab any? Oh, a rock. Let's look at a rock. I like the rock. Perfect. Okay. I think this is going to be a flower right here. And this is going to be a bush. Can I put one? I can't put one. Okay, so maybe you're gonna be a weed. Great. What did I want over there? A flower. I think I'm gonna go Cosmo. And then I'll put the bush here instead. So do I even have any room back here at all? Maybe one tile? Let's put a wheat field. Excellent. Okay, I think that completely covered up this area as well. Perfect. Now we're gonna move to the other side of the cliffs. Alrighty, we're over here on this side, and first I'm gonna start with trying to force as many decayed trees as I possibly can over there, and we'll see how many fit. And then from here, I'm gonna go in with everything else, but I'm hoping to get, I don't know, like 4 or 5 crowded into this area, ideally. And of course, I only have 2 on me. Should have gotten organized before I started this little bit. And I was thinking while I was making my way over here too, I may have lied to y'all earlier. I think instead of doing my house tomorrow, I think I want to actually tackle the beaches, because then I'll feel like the island is basically done-ish, other than my house/yard, obviously. So we'll see. Who knows? I mean, again, I could change my mind like 1,000 more times after this, but that's kind of like what I'm vibing right now. I think also the house episode is going to take a little more prep on my end, and I don't know if I have real life hours to prep for that just today, but I think I should tomorrow instead. All right, I think I can fit one more over here. Apparently not. It's probably that little guy. Okay. He can just move. I'll put you here instead. Great. Perfect, one might say. Okay, can I fit one back here actually? I think I could if I moved that sapling as well. I'm getting way more in here than I thought. And actually, I'm also gonna pick up, oh, I only have one more. Okay, well, great. I'm gonna pick up a couple of the giant vines. Those may work over here too, since I am still kind of in the swampy area. I mean, it's swamp / graveyard, so it may be a little bit of a stretch. Great, that works back there. But I think also the giant vines have a smaller footprint than the decayed trees do. Although maybe I am sorely mistaken. I thought they were a 2x2. All right, I may have to just have it end here then. I think I'm gonna have one more of them over here. Actually, that little indention in the land might be the perfect spot for it. There we go. It was just made for a giant vine. Too cute. Okay. I think I feel good about all of my tree placement. So now let's go in with our path. Okay, pathing done. So now items. And I have wheat fields and rocks and one log on me. I'll go ahead and use just what I have, and I'm sure I'll end up needing more items. And I think in here I want to use a combo of the normal weeds and also the glowing moss. That's my current vibe anyway. All right, I need to get back there. Okay, so you need to come away for now, and you need to come away for now, because this needs to be a wheat field back here. You need to go further back, sir. Okay, now what do I want to put in here? Ooh, I want to put a mush partition. That's what I want. I'm also going to grab a couple of these little dudes while I'm here. And I think I want the green one, but I'll also grab the white just in case. This could also potentially work somewhere. And who knows, if I have room in my pockets, maybe we can find a spot for the good old barrel combo. Okay. I have all kinds of goodies. Surely we can make something work here. These rocks have been so good. It's not gonna fit. Okay, maybe actually I'll just put weeds back here and then have the wheat field on the outside. Because then once these grow, that'll look nice. Oh no, I want this to be a bush actually. Excuse, thank you. Where else do I want bushes? I think one here. I might use them as my little tactic to hide the saplings actually. The azalea is also such a good colorway in the fall. I love that. Okay, I'm kind of hopping all over the place, but I knew what I wanted to put there. I'm gonna grab glowing moss, actually, so I can start sprinkling that in as well. I think one here. One right here. And maybe one right here. I don't want too many happening. That feels good though. Okay. Oh, I don't think I have enough space for my little barrel combo. That's okay. Do have room for a little mushy stool. Of course, no room. I'm probably standing in the way. Okay, and then flowers. Do I want any over here? I think I want one right here. Nope. One right here. Thank you. I think I'm gonna have this be a normal weed. Is there any other space that could use a flower? Because one is kind of random, but that's okay, I guess. I do have room right back here behind the tree. Maybe well, yeah, when you're walking by, you'll be able to see it. Okay. I will grab two. And look at me using my pipe. Are y'all proud? I think I want to use purple and green over here. I'm gonna have the purple be the one that's kind of hidden, since that's a brighter color. And then our green will be right here. Okay, so now we need to work on this cliff tier up here. I want to finish up that little fence that's kind of broken. And then I think I'm going to focus on the back half of it first. Do I have more? Okay, yes, I do. Perfect. Because there is a chance I may need to go grab some more wheat fields, but I want to see how far I can get first. How do I get up there? I guess I have to go from the front. That is the only problem as you're getting close to finishing decorating the island. There's very limited walking space. Great. Okay. Now I'm gonna get myself to the back. Oh, this little area. I totally forgot about it. Okay, I think I want a tree here, which I no longer have. So I definitely do need to do a mini treasure island run. That's fine. Okay, well, I'm glad I came back here. Otherwise, this little corner would have been empty. And actually, I think this is 2 tiles right here. Let's put some glowing moss. And as you can see from the fossil, I did make this my little fossil storage back here, just because I didn't want to deal with having to constantly find them everywhere. Okay, and I think I do want actually a tile of fencing right here, but I'm gonna wait to put that until this area is good to go. And I think I want my tree. Oh, is that the only place I can go? Well, I guess I want my tree there. That's fine, that works. So I'm gonna put a bush here. And I'm gonna put a weed here. Yeah, so then I just need the tree. And that little corner's done. Let me out. Oh no. Can I seriously not get down? All right, well, time to call the emergency people. Alrighty, we're safe now. So that kind of wraps up that back area. So now I just have this space as well. And what do I want up here? I think I want some rocks and then bushes and wheat fields and weeds, which is really great and fine and dandy with the exception of the fact that I don't have any of that stuff. I'm gonna put that there. Using some of the fencing here and there may not be the worst idea as well. That piece makes less sense though. Okay. I will do what I can and then I'll run and grab some stuff. Well, apparently by do what I can, I mean do very little. I am gonna double check to see if I have any more rocks. I don't think I do, but just in case. that's all I can think of using right now. So I'll go add those couple more items and then I'll run off and get things. Let's try this long rock and see how that is. Fabulous. It's at least a good cover. I think I might be blocking myself in. Okay, I am. I'm gonna go grab some more of the other types of rocks and wheat fields, and then I will meet y'all back here. Okay, we are back. And I got some more things, so I should be all set now. Okay, I'm gonna do one quick little run around, but I think I got every area over here. Guess who forgot to get a tree? All right, I might just do that on my own time so you guys don't have to wait to see me place one singular tree. Oh, that looks good. Okay, I think I want to get maybe a little singular mushroom to put on top of that log. And then we're going to move on to our final area of today's cleanup. And I don't know why I did this, but I saved a doozy for the end. Where are my mushrooms? Yeah, all right. Crisis averted. Great. Okay. So now I'm going to pick up some of my things and we are going to move on to the next location. And this is our final area for the cleanup. The section of my island that has been terrorizing me for about, I don't know, 15 days, 10 days now. We're finally going to tackle this and figure out what to do with it. And I'm just going to go until I can figure it out. So I think over here I do want little seating arrangements. And I want one over on this side as well. That's a rock. Great, that looks good. What do you think, Lucky? Do you approve? Cool. Okay, over here I think I'm gonna have the rock. I'm not sure why I'm putting a rock here. Honestly, I think it just works with the color tones. So it's gonna hang out. Then back here, I was thinking of maybe using one of those evergreen ash trees. Do I have it? Yes, I do have it. It just, I don't know, it kind of takes up space and I feel like it sort of works. Oh, an option I could do is have two. I don't think I have two of the same colorway, but gotta always customize. Do I like that more? Let me see. I'll grab the closest color I have to it just to get an idea if I want to here. I may like it with two. And then here I was thinking of putting the Turkey Day stand with a wedding candle over it. Nope, not on the floor. I think that works. Okay. So now this little open area over here. So I did end up putting a fountain on each end, which I do like. I think rather than putting in more items, I tried topiaries, I've tried, I don't know, so many different things. I think I'm just gonna have the back area not be path and maybe have some more bushes and flowers back here instead. I will fix the path edges before I fully commit to this, but I want to go ahead and put these down and just see if I even like it, and then we can redo some of the pathing. I don't have two of the same matching bush left, but that's okay. I may actually just go in search of another one. Do I want that type or do I want the other type? I think I'm gonna want the azalea because it's cool and kind of, yeah, slightly yellowing. Okay, do I have one of those up here? We can just do a little swap-a-roo. I do. Excellent. Now I'm gonna go run and get some flowers. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I need 5 on each end, so 10. And I want to use all black flowers here. I think I'm gonna do 3 of the lilies on each side. So there's 3 so far. And then I might use tulips for the other portion. Yeah, so I need 4 tulips. No, you popped me up on the wrong spot. Stupid pipe. I was thinking of having like lily, tulip, lily, tulip, lily, but I don't know if that going back and forth will look as good since they're not on the same line. I'm gonna try it, and if I don't like it, I may just want the tulips to be right next to the bushes and the lilies in the remaining area. Oh, and I can't even count. It was 4 after all. Cool, cool. Okay, well, good news is I like that. But I like it better with dirt underneath. I'm gonna try that over here and then we can compare both sides. Okay, and to get the full effect, I'm gonna put this back. I think that's where I wanted to originally have it. Although 1 out should still work and I can still get in. Oh, but barely. That's kind of hard. I'll just leave this space open. I like the flowers. Now, do I like the dirt or do I like the grass? I think I like the dirt. Yep. Final answer. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and fix all of his pathing. Okay, I think I'm liking the direction. So now I want to put the dirt pathing under this line of bushes back here as well. And then I'm going to go ahead and customize that tree and see how I feel about it then. I'm almost tempted to say then I might be done with this area, but I don't know. The walkway may still need a couple more things. I think these back areas are definitely finished though. So this isn't going quite as terribly as I had anticipated. I'm not sure if you'll actually be able to see over here any of the dirt, but oh yeah, you can, kind of in between. Okay, then I think that's worth it. Okay, I'm gonna go grab some customization kits, fix that tree up, and then I will be right back. Okay, I am back and it is now raining. I forgot the fact that this is not one of the items that you're able to easily customize yourself. So instead I time traveled, and that kind of explains for the weather changes as well. guess that's not what I had there. What did I have here then? That, yeah, okay, probably that. And that's the brown one, so not what I want. I did also have another idea of what I could do in that back area where I had the street lamp and the bench. So I took those items away real quick because I'm thinking what I want to do instead is have hedges lining that part of the fence right there. And I think one that will kind of bring that green, yellow, like leaves are dying kind of color tone as well. And because I think the hedges change for fall. And then also it is a good space filler. So I'm gonna try that out. And I'm not quite sure if I want it just on this straight pathing right here, or if I want it to kind of wrap around the tree. I might do one of each and see how that looks. And then I'll put in my street lamp. And my bench. Okay, I think that definitely works. I mean, it doesn't really look that empty because that tree covers the majority of that space. So now I'll see what it looks like if I kind of wrap the hedge on this side. I still wish the hedges could get ever so slightly closer to the fencing, but that's okay. Okay, there's my other option. I think I don't like how much this corner piece comes out. So I'm just gonna leave it as one straight piece instead. Okay, great, now that's down. And I think I'm finally happy with this area, which is such a relief. So now all we have is this tiny little space right here. So I do want to do the same thing where I put the dirt pathing under the hedges here. And then I'm hoping I can find like one or two items to make this kind of come together. Okay, there's a chance I want to replicate what I did up here and maybe have hedging in the back and then bushes. I mean, not bushes, flowers. And then the bench. And then I think that will fill up this entire area. So I need to mess with the pathing a little bit more and add some more dirt. Do I have any more? Oh, I only have 2. Okay, well that's okay. I'll put one here and the other here. And I think I'm gonna get cosmos for the center portion. And I'm gonna get one tulip while I'm here as well, just because I had another black lily pretty close to now where I'm putting these, so I might swap that guy out. Yeah, this one. Okay, let me fix this pathing. And then we'll put our bench down and just make sure it doesn't need anything else. I think I like that. I think I'm finally happy with this area. I mean, it's super, super simple. Nothing about it is exciting, but it's such a small space and it's really, really just filler to lead you up here. I think we can finally call it quits on this little area, which has been terrorizing me. I'm gonna do a quick little walkthrough up here, but I think I like it. Yay. Finally. Okay. So much accomplished today for such kind of like a random episode where I'm hopping around to all of the different areas, but I feel like this is looking good and I'm super excited with how this island has turned out. So thank y'all so much for joining me today for day 27. Tomorrow is going to be our last outdoor decorating episode. I'm excited for that as well. So until then, I hope y'all have a great rest of your time zone and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.